Provavelmente eu vou tentar zerar hoje. Se eu não zerar agora de tarde, à noite eu zero. Mensagem foi excluída por um moderador. O que você mandou aí, Lucas? Mas você deve ter mandado vários emotes, né? Tem que tirar isso aí, eu esqueço. De emotion, acho que só pode 2 ou 3 emotion. Você tá bem, Lucas? Quais as novidades aí que você fez de bom hoje, cara? Saudade aí de fazer live? Hoje paguei treinão. Quero voltar a fazer live, nem sabe, quem sabe segunda. Você tem que arrumar a TV, né? O que estragou na TV lá, Lucas? Você já levou pra ver o que estragou? Será que vale a pena arrumar? O que acontece com a TV? Você acha que é o LED? Ah, caraca. O que acontece com a TV? Se liga ela, ela faz o quê? Normalmente, quando a TV estraga assim, não vale a pena arrumar não, acho. Você tem que comprar outra. Eu já fiz ontem. Deixa eu pular isso aqui. É difícil valer a pena arrumar a TV, cara. Eita, nem vi o objetivo, calma aí. Tô viciado nesse jogo aqui, Lucas. Quero zerar ele hoje. Muito legal, mano. A história, o estilo, assim. Gostei bastante do jogo, cara. Me surpreendi. Não pensei que ia gostar tanto do jogo. Cozinhe para o Irfan. Ele tá pedindo aqui. Irfan pensa que um lanche apagará as chamas de raiva de dentro da irmã. Acho que ele só quer um lanchinho para ele mesmo. Como ele é? Ah, difícil explicar. Ele é parecido com o Persona. Não sei se você já jogou Persona. Um pouco parecido. É um pouco parecido com Life Strange, né? Pelo menos o que eu joguei, o True Love. Parece com Life Strange True Love. Você vai colocando as alternativas. É um pouco de RPG, o jogo, que é um batalha em turno, né? Você vai batalhando com os caras. Tem alguns chefões que você vai enfrentando. É um jogo de história, com bastante história para ler. É um pouco de tudo, cara. Muito drama, muita história, muita coisas LGBT, muita coisa de gay. Aí eu já não gosto. Mas faz parte do jogo, né? Não sou nada contra essas coisas. O importante é você se divertir, cara. Mas vai de gosto, né? Muita gente não pode gostar e eu gostei, cara. O importante é ter a mente aberta e se divertir, cara. Você vai ganhando um level, vai ficando mais forte, vai ganhando poderes e muita coisa. Eu vi as conquistas, tem que ter algumas conquistas que eu quero fazer. E é isso. Então vamos fazer aqui a comida que tá pedindo. Essa aqui, ó. Jarlebs. O que é um jarlebs? Nunca, não sei. Aqui você vê várias comidas que é lá dos Estados Unidos, né? Que não tem no Brasil essas comidas aqui, ó. Tipo, essa aqui eu me surpreendi, ó. Que é, eu já fiz essa aqui, ó. O que ela é? É uma tigela saborosa de coco, farinha de arroz com ovo no meio. Nunca vi ovo com coco. Eu não iria gostar, porque eu não gosto de coco. Eu gosto de coco com coco puro, né? Pega o coco assim e come puro. Mas coco com ovo, não sei se ia gostar não, cara. Ó, isso aqui parece uma panqueca. Ó, pão achatado amanteigado. Nossa, que deve ser bom, hein? Um pãozinho com amanteigado, folhado, que combina com tudo. Qualquer hora do dia, ó. Esse pãozinho deve ser muito bom, cara. Várias comidas típicas, né? Da área lá. Ó, isso aqui é um peixe. Isso aqui eu não fiz ainda não. Cara, isso aqui é dificuldade 3, mano. Depois eu vou tentar fazer. Vamos fazer aqui o que tá pedindo, ó.
So, you're making jalebis to placate not just Irfan, but Irfan's little sister who hates you.
How does she know these things?
You really think a plate of jalebis can earn you forgiveness?
I would overlook a murder for a good jalebi.
Not everyone is entirely emotionally motivated by their stomach, Jala. Besides, there's no guarantee your jalebis will be any good.
It's the thought that counts?
When it comes to cooking, I don't think so. Do I even need to say it? Hand washing, Jala?
You didn't actually need to say it, but don't let that stop you, Ma. I like that lipstick shade on you, Amma.
Oh, this? Your dad bought it for me. He has a better eye than I do. Very good. Light the stove and heat up a pot so you can start on the sugar syrup. Well done, Jala. Touchdown!
Tem uma conquista de fazer todas as comidas com 3 de estrela. Você tá vendo ali na direita, ó? Eu tô chegando na estrela 2, ó. A barrinha vermelha. Aí tem uma conquista de chegar lá em cima, ó. Com 3 estrelas. E eu acho que tem uma de fazer 5 comidas com 5 estrelas. Então você tem que fazer 3 estrelas, depois chegar lá no topo. E é difícil pra caralho chegar lá no topo. Eu não consegui até
That's what they
hoje.
say in basketball, no?
Acho que tem que acertar tudo sem errar.
Do you really have to make a big production out of simple tasks like lighting the stove?
A little flair adds spice to life, doesn't it, Ma?
My mistake for even asking. Pour the sugar and water into the warm pot. Good, but don't get overconfident. Stir the sugar until it dissolves. Careful, it's hot. Like your temper.
Ó, cheguei a 2 estrelas já. Não consigo nem chegar a 3 estrelas. Vou tentar.
I wonder where I get that from,
You know, it provokes me when you attempt this rhetorical style of argumentation, Jala. I find it quite patronizing.
I wasn't trying to be patronizing.
And I wasn't making a dig. I'm glad you stand up for yourself. I've always thought our society teaches girls to be too nice. And for what?
Wow, Mom dropping some truths.
Oh.
Yes, well, remember to keep stirring until the sugar dissolves completely.
I could never top your skills in the kitchen.
That's no reason to give up. Try harder. Better than last time we cooked together. Next step is mixing saffron with warm milk. Once it's dissolved, add rose water.
I love this smell. It's comforting.
Your party sprays rose water on herself after a bath. Maybe that's why it's familiar?
I don't think that's exactly how I would describe Bati.
Yes, perhaps not. Her presence is more formidable than comforting, really.
Even when you were a child?
Especially then.
O negócio de rodar ali, eu sou ruim, mano.
Your auntie
Nunca rodo bem.
Then again, I saw her burn rice twice. Now pour the milk mixture into the sugar syrup. Keep it on low heat so it stays warm. Otherwise, the jalebis won't soak it up as well.
I'll never be half as good as you, Ma.
Sou nada, Lucas. Na vida real não sei fazer nada, mano. Você que me manda as mensagens fazendo as comidas aí, ó. Lucas, mestre da cozinha. Ah, menos um de novo, cara.
Sadly true.
Ó que azar que eu tô aqui. Tirei 2 vezes menos um. Não tem como fazer bom estrela ali em cima. Ó, errei. Ah!
It was fine. How much validation do you need?
Irony's barely spoken a word to me since I've been back, you know.
So, I combined the dry ingredients for you because you always make a mess with the flour.
Do you think you'll ever let that go? I was like 5 years old. I sneezed and the flour went everywhere.
I wish I had taken a picture.
Também não sei sabia. Eu também não sabia. Aprendi a raça. No começo era tudo ruim.
You were such a charming child.
Your extreme nostalgia for my childhood implies that you didn't enjoy my adolescent years at home.
I bought you all the black eyeliner and hot topic you wanted. Why don't we just focus on that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, fine. The next part is all you. Mix water and dahi in a bowl and then add the flour. Make sure the batter's thick and smooth. No lumps allowed in my kitchen.
Desse jogo aqui que não dá público, Lucas. Não é todo mundo que pesquisa esse jogo, entendeu? Mas eu não tô ligando pra isso não. Eu tô jogando é porque eu gosto. Mas eu queria pelo menos chegar a 50 seguidores pra ter as resolução, entendeu? Aí depois disso eu vou fazer live de boa. Mas não é todo mundo que pesquisa esse jogo aqui pra assistir. É porque senão minha live só fica em 1080p. Eu queria chegar a 50 seguidores pra ter as outras resolução, né? Tipo 720, 400. Senão muita gente não assiste por causa disso. Mas com o tempo eu vou conseguindo aí. Acho que mais tarde eu vou tentar zerar esse jogo hoje. E mais tarde eu vou trazer um jogo mais que chama mais atenção. Um aí que eu tô querendo fazer. Vou ver se eu vou comprar ele.
Oh, so you are paying attention.
If these come out well, maybe I'll take some to Arani.
If you think that's a good idea.
Her sweet tooth is the crack in her emotional defenses that I will exploit to gain the upper hand.
And by gain the upper hand, you mean apologize profusely?
Death Strange. Eu não gosto de Death Strange, não. Não tenho nem vontade de jogar nem um pouco Death Strange. Já você ama o Death Strange. O Lucas é o rei do Death Strange, mano. Platinou 2 vezes.
Yes! Exactly. That.
Uh-huh.
Você não platinou 2 vezes, Lucas?
Uh-huh. Well, let's see how they come out first, shall we? Fill the piping bags with the batter you just mixed and pipe spirals into the hot oil carefully. Once they're nice and golden, dip them in the warm sugar syrup and serve hot.
Are you doing something new with your hair? It looks so shiny.
Coconut oil twice.
Aê,
You
finalmente.
should try it.
Tirei um 1.5.
I knew you had my cooking genes.
Ah, não cheguei a 3 estrelas. Sacanagem. Comida pronta. Agora a mãe dela vai provar. Ó. Vou ligar o ventilador ali, tá muito calor.
What's the verdict?
O bom de fazer comida é que você ganha level e ainda ganha comida. Então você. Cada comida dá um atributo para você durante a luta. Então, se eu batalhar contra um chefe, eu vou usar comida e fico mais forte.
A few mistakes here and there, but not a complete disaster.
Aqui, ó. Nossa, upou bem pouco essa aqui. Pensei que ia upar mais. Agora eu tenho que levar a comida lá pro cara lá que pediu. Jalebs. Nunca vi essa comida. Seria um crime. Ah, literalmente. Tá, antes de ir lá, eu vou fazer mais comida. Eu quero upar e ter mais comidas para durante as brigas. Eu vou tentar fazer uma level 3 aqui, ó. Nunca fiz, hein? Vamos tentar fazer essa aqui, ó. Pão frete de peixe frito. Saborosa mistura tamil de especiarias com delicado peixe branco para criar o prato de frutos do mar crocante e perfeito. O que ele faz? Restaura alguns FV instantaneamente ao longo do tempo. Ó, isso é bom, hein? Bônus de perfeição. Restaura mais FV instantaneamente ao longo do tempo. Ó, isso aqui não faz eu morrer, né? Vou tentar fazer isso aqui
Let's make
agora.
fish fry. The trick is in the marinade. Everything
Peixe
else is quite
frito.
straightforward.
Eu não gosto de peixe.
I wonder what else she's been marinating on.
What was that, Jala?
Everything going to plan with the wedding?
Really, Jala? Can't I just want to teach you how to make fish fry without having some ulterior motive?
Sure.
Let's just get started. Shall start by washing your hands. Adequate.
Ó, subi 2 bloquinhos ali já.
Score the fish in one direction,
bom.
not too deep.
Ó, abre o peixe em um sentido, sem cortar muito ao fundo.
We just want to allow the marinade to sink in, not slice the fish into ribbons. Well done, Jala. Touchdown.
Ó, subir 2, mais um pontinho ali.
That's what they say in basketball, no? So,
Tentar não
Jala,
errar agora.
Uh-oh.
how long exactly are you going to spend doing nothing in life and living in your childhood bedroom?
So you did have an ulterior motive.
What is wrong with you today, Jala? You're in such a mood. Take some of that aggression out on the ginger garlic paste instead, will you? You won't completely embarrass me in front of
Ó,
Party.
subir mais.
Chandra told me you've been helping her and Tyler with the skate park situation. Is it not going well? Is that why you're so touchy this morning?
What could possibly be stressful about seeing my ex who hates me every day?
Well, I don't approve of the goings-on in the park. I've never trusted mascots. That's why I never took you girls to Disney World.
Disney Road.
What? That's why Auntie C snuck us there? I thought Amma just hated Joy.
Ah,
Now, add the turmeric, coriander, Kashmiri mirch, garam masala and cumin to the paste. Then finish with a dash of lemon.
I really
Elogiar, vamos
appreciate
tentar
all the
ganhar ponto
encouragement
aqui.
you've been giving me, Ma.
Vai, ganha um ponto bom, ponto bom, ponto bom. Mais 2, mais 2.
Ah, well,
Boa!
thank you. I've been trying.
Vou elogiar de novo, hein? Será que vai aumentar?
Are you doing something new with your hair?
Vai, coisa boa.
So shiny.
Vamos ver se eu tô com sorte agora. Vai. Ah, menos um
Good
não!
attempt at distraction. But I'm a
Eita, cara. De
I
novo, de
could
novo.
never top your skills in the kitchen.
Vai.
That's suspiciously
Wow.
nice of you, Jala.
De novo.
How do you
Você
stay
vai-
so calm, Ma?
Vai ver 3x.
Years of experience as a public school teacher.
De novo.
I'll never be half as good as you, Ma.
Ah, não, não, não. Ah,
At
nem
this
isso,
rate,
não.
Sadly true.
Me dei mal agora. Queria chegar ali embaixo, ó. Energização. Nunca cheguei, cara. Nunca ganhei 4 de pimenta lá em cima.
I knew you had my cooking genes, whether things go well with the skate park or not. I hope you won't let that influence. She's been through enough, don't you think?
Tyler wants to keep our relationship strictly business, and I'm respecting that.
Sorry, I really tried to keep a straight face.
You only have one sibling, but somehow you're the third favorite child. That's gotta sting.
Coat the pomfret with the marinade, Jala. We don't have all day.
I ran into one of your students the other day. They said you
Vou
were their
arriscar, hein?
favorite teacher.
Não arriscar, eu sei que não vai dar.
It's
Ó,
nice to have my efforts appreciated.
3x, galera.
You almost did it correctly. Set the fish aside to rest and marinate for a bit.
Oh no, I hate it when she makes these recipes metaphors for our emotional failures.
Don't you think you've let the situation with Aruni marinate long enough?
I'm just waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
Yes. Why
Vou
don't we just
desviando,
sit
vou-
there and
na próxima eu só vou
procrastinate until the
atacar.
situation magically resolves itself.
At this rate, she'll be married and have 3 children before you two actually talk. Forget it. Light the stove, Jala. That's something even you can't get wrong, no?
Ela é chatona, mano.
You look
Tá doido.
really well rested today, Amma.
4.
Your dad bought a white
Nossa,
noise
por que não
machine.
caiu no
It's really
4,
helping me sleep
mano?
better. I've already given you too many compliments today. Given your attitude, I'm sure I already know the answer to the question. But still, are you planning to stay in Timberhill?
Look at that. The oil is hot enough to fry the fish now.
So it is. Put the fish in the pan gently. I don't need you getting burns on top of everything else.
I like that lipstick shade on you, Amma.
Oh, this? Your dad bought it for me.
Ter caído
He
no
has a
4
better
ali,
eye than
mano.
I do. Good. But don't get overconfident.
Oh, 3 estrelas. Pelo menos esse.
How is it, Amma?
Crispy on the outside, flaky in the middle, spicy. A little.
So, perfect in every way.
Your overconfidence will be your downfall, Jala.
Ei, boa. Eu ganhei um peixe. Vou fazer mais algo aqui, eu acho, hein? Quero upar mais, ficar mais forte. O mais difícil eu já fiz, ó. Foi o peixe. Isso aqui faz o quê? Deixa eu ver. Reduz o dano recebido moderadamente. Bônus de perfeição. Reduz bastante o dano recebido. Isso aqui é bom, hein? Rolinho de... Não, de... Catre. Rolinho de catre. Fazer isso aqui.
Ah, Kathi rolls, a Calcutta delicacy. Spiced chicken thighs with juicy onions, spicy green chilies, and a hint of lime. Yummy!
Dad, I'm already hungry. You don't have to sell me on this.
Then I won't keep us from deliciousness any longer. Go, wash up. Remember that hand-washing song I used to sing?
No, and do not remind me. You are the most patient person I know, Apache.
It's not hard to be patient when you have such a brick.
Is that a new watch, Daddy?
Quatro.
Oh, thank you for
Nunca
noticing,
caí no
Jala.
4, mano.
This one
Primeira
has 3
vez.
dial-
Uai, por que não subiu a pimenta pro 4 lá?
Fine, let's get started. To start with our marinade. Crush up some garlic and ginger for me, will you, Podidua? We're looking for...
Well, I do love crushing things.
Ginger, garlic, our parents' hopes and dreams.
Maybe I should be the one taking cooking lessons from you. You know, I learned this recipe to try to win over your party. It didn't. She's a stubborn one, just like your Amma. Oh, don't tell your Amma I said that.
You usually get on with everyone, Dad.
Alas, Patti is immune to the Jairatni charm, but thankfully your mother isn't. But let's keep these jokes about Patti between us. Hit the chicken mixture with some spice before we get too carried away. You've redefined the meaning of impressive with this.
A dancinha do pai dela é a melhor, mano.
It's mint chutney time. Remember how much your sister loves chutney?
Yes, Dad?
Aruni loved chutney so much, we started calling her chutney.
I remember, Dad.
You girls were so sweet. Ah, where does the time go? It's like it was yesterday.
He's gone. Let's just blend it and move on before he pulls out the photo albums.
I noticed the TV's reception has been super smooth lately. Were you tinkering with it?
Yes, I adjusted the settings just so. Hasn't the picture been clearer too?
Are those new sneakers? They look very comfortable.
They have built-in insole cushions.
That sweater vest really compliments your eyes, Dad.
Quatro. Ah,
Perhaps you should be
menos
keeping both sets of
um.
eyes on the task at hand. Okay. You're doing so well.
Olha isso.
Ah, I'm getting emotional.
O pai dela é hilário, velho.
Promise not to cry. The way I see it, I'm not married to your Patti. I married your mother, and I have no regrets about that. Genuinely, I think Patti's disapproval was harder on her than it was on me. We need some filling for the Kathi rolls. Cut up some pepper and onion for me, Jala. The student has become the master. You seem to be getting quite fired up.
Dad loves to deflect when he doesn't want to give his opinion.
Your cologne smells really nice, Daddy.
Are you getting distracted? Incredible, pot de Dios. Simply incredible. Fry up those chopped veggies first, and then toss in the chicken to get everything. Technique is absolutely mesmerizing. Where's the handheld camcorder? I wish you could remember more of my mother, Jalu. You were so young when she passed. She was a wonderful woman, though she didn't handle things with Chandra well. I'm sure she had regrets.
Did Auntie C forgive her in the end?
It wasn't as simple as that. Our mother didn't think she had done anything wrong. And, of course, neither did Chandra. Arama, she meant well, but she worried about appearances. Reputation. What did the neighbors think? It ruled her life and ours. That's why when raising you girls, I wanted you to know you could come to me with anything. I didn't want a home full of secrets, brushed under every rug, for everyone to walk around on eggshells. Oh, speaking of which, time to whisk up an egg so we can fry the parotas.
Your mustache is looking absolutely full and luminous, Daddy.
I've been using your Amma's coconut oil trick. She wishes I would shave it though. I'm seeing consistent improvement, sweetie. One of the things we really wanted to do for you kids was accept your part. That's why we welcomed Ahmed and Tyler back in the... We'll accept whoever you end up with, Jala, as long as they make you happy.
Okay, Daddy. I know.
Now, come. Before the fillings get cold, fry the parota with the egg on one side. Then we assemble and feast.
That documentary you had on last night was really interesting.
Ah, isn't it? I had no idea that the world of train sanitation was so scandalous.
You're always so upbeat, Daddy. Nothing seems to frustrate you.
No life is without hardships, but I've lived long enough to know.
You're looking really trim, Daddy. Are you working out?
Between your Amma's jogging regime and my work. Are you a witch, Jala? Because that was magic.
Her exes would say so.
Nunca ganhei tanta barrinha ali na direita. Primeira vez.
So, what do you think?
Ah, this is perfection. Exquisite cutty roll, Jalu.
Come on, Dad. No notes.
Don't change a thing. The flaky parotas, the tender chicken, the bite of raw onion. I'd love to compliment you more, but I have to finish this while it's still hot.
Tá, agora eu vou embora. Vou ir lá entregar o negócio pro cara lá. Preta. Vou ter que batalhar 50 vezes aqui. Tá, pô, 3 inimigos? Lascou, hein?
I've brought you a gift, Jala. Surprise! I'm the...
Let's just fight you get all dressed up?
Oh! You want a battle? Or are you shy? I love it. Let's get married before you get any older. I've got a job. What else do you want from a future spouse? I'm just looking for a simple girl. Be my manic pixie dream of me. Oh! We're too damaged to make life fun.
Ih, pegou em mim.
We'd make adequate-looking babies. Oh! Your party thinks I could be the boy for you. Are you waiting for a prince? Because
Miss me with that heteronormative.
it could be you and me forever. So long.
Could you be any?
Oh! Oh! I guess I should have brought.
Nah, You were doomed either way.
Cara, eu upei bastante lutando com eles. Oxe, que eu entrei aqui? Não queria entrar aqui, não.
Oh,
Vou entregar um negócio pra
that
ele.
smells delicious. I'm sure Shark is very thankful.
Irfan, you're a vet. You and I both know that's not how cats work. Especially not that cat.
Hiss. I'm telling you, beneath this grouchy face and the smoke-breathing tiger lurks the softest and tenderest of souls.
You're sweet, if deluded.
Hey, those delusions are why he's still talking to you.
He's a good boy, really.
Yeah,
So, I was just minding my business skating, and she said she was better than me, a skate peasant, and that I was obsessed with my brother, who belonged to her, and then she attacked me for no reason.
that doesn't seem totally accurate.
She's been challenging all the skate punks, including you. The streets run red with the blood of babes. The blood of babes, Cece.
Ah, speak of the devil.
As we were saying, she's burned our crops and poisoned our drinking water.
Hi. Are they actually tattling on us?
Jala, have you been fighting these children?
Both these young women challenged me the minute I introduced myself.
Accepting a challenge is an act of acceptance with intention for combat.
Duh.
Really, Jala? I don't know what you're thinking. Picking fights with these girls? You're far too old for this.
Well, it's too late for you now anyway. You've gone and done it. By defeating us, you've attracted the attention of the General, Soundy's first follower, the Mama Bear.
You know she'd kill you if she heard you call her that.
It's true. Salma's waiting for you, Jala, and she's gonna eat you alive.
Yeah, I'm really intimidated right now. While I didn't break a sweat with either of you, I'll definitely meet my match this time.
Just you wait, Jala. I'm training with Auntie Chandra now. Soon, I'll strike you down once and for all.
Auntie, are you helping train her for my demise?
My doors are open for anyone who needs a shoulder to cry on or a bag to punch it out on. You know that.
Curse that selflessness. It's slightly inconvenient for our battles.
All right, enough bickering in my shop. Hand over your boards for repairs or shoo.
Yeah, Jala. How about you meet me outside for a sec?
Hey, Jala,
What?
you're being summoned.
What?
You're being summoned. God, are those headphones giving you tinnitus?
By who? When?
Soundy summons you to the skate park, or whatever.
Why?
Something, Sama. I skimmed. I'm playing Snake.
Jala, you should get to the skate park and see what Salma needs. She's a good girl with a lot going on. I expect reports of your best behavior.
You expect too much.
Eu ganho o que com isso? Levantando peso. Será que eu upo? Pô, eu tô errando no último ou ela tá caindo automático? Boa, consegui. Seleção especial da tia. Olha só. Ganhei algo ali sem querer, querendo. Caraca, ó a tia lá, pulando com os pneus. Caralho, bicho é bruto, ó. Poxa, quem faz aquilo ali, mano?
Darling, good of you to roll through as though you could resist. You're here to face my good general, my self-righteous right hand. Ah, well, Selma has been instrumental to Barefoot. Family bickers, but we love our cubs. When she first caught my eye, she was struggling, trying to set up a community fridge while her own fridge was so sweet, but so misguided. Just needed a push in the right direction. Just like we've done this a few times now. No need to faff about anymore. A bear knows when it's time to stop playing with her food. I need you. The mayor hasn't spoken to her daughter in years, and she'd do anything. Do you understand? She'd give anything.
No.
I don't just want the park, Jala. My plans are so much bigger than that. Who better to represent the freaks, the untidy, sharp-edged deviants tossed in the gutter, than this town has no future. There's no building on top of rot. It needs to burn to begin anew.
Well, there's a campaign slogan for you.
I see you. You're a misfit toy. So am I. And our judges have never truly loved us. What rises from the ashes will be fresh, pure. Finally, a place with us. Don't speak. This moment doesn't belong to either of us anyway. Face my general. Consider my offer.
Olha só. Então bora lá, né? Enfrentar o general. Vamos ver aqui que eu vou. Tá, antes de ir lá, eu vou no banheiro, rapidão. Calma.
I hear you've been beating on the other skaters. They're mostly teens who just graduated and don't know where to go. Scared of taking on someone your own size?
Big, small, doesn't matter to me. If you stand in my way, you're going down.
That sure doesn't sound like someone back to make amends.
I was targeted. I've never wronged you personally.
Are we sure? Would you bet money on that?
You don't get it. You just can't hear the message. Soundy's message. I noticed, though, that people with loving homes are the most willing to throw theirs away. They don't know what they have, can't appreciate it. And you, Jala, you had an abundance of love. Dia told me. You kept looking for more and more, tossing out what was left behind as scraps.
It's not even close to that simple with my family or my exes. At home, it felt like I was being smothered, and in my relationships, I was chasing something because I always felt alone. The initial rush would fade and...
But you weren't alone. Not truly alone, with nowhere to live and no one to turn to. I left home when I was 16 and got my first job. My parents didn't ask about me once. I came to Timber Hills and didn't know a soul. But I have people now, so I fight for my life here. Before Soundy, these kids had nobody to fight for them. When we talk about the Barefoot Code and protecting the soul of Timber Hills, it's us. We're the soul of Timber Hills, the youth who want to build our lives here. Soundy understands that. The mayor doesn't. If you're not with us, you're against us too. Soundy thought better of you, and until now, I've been too patient. It's time I make him see how wrong he was about you.
Bora lá então. Já vou usar um item aqui, ó, para receber menos dano dela, né? Que eu criei. Cadê? Ué, cadê o item que eu peguei, mano? Eita, chamou um amiguinho. Ai, lascou.
You're gonna look back on this time in your life and be absolutely.
Ah, bloqueou, mano.
Wouldn't you rather be skating right now instead of the concrete beneath your.
Aí, pegou. Opa, bateu na própria amiga, isso é bom, hein? Ah, errei. Errei. Boa.
Soundy gave me a problem. Now, his obsession with you threatens everything we work for.
Don't you see what's happening? You're being manipulated. Soundy is using your passion and the youth of this town to form his personal army.
I wouldn't let that happen. I know better.
That's a dangerous way of thinking.
Selma, you're in it. And I'm looking at you and telling you what I see from the outside. The truth is, Soundy's holding you all back. You'd lead those teens better than he can.
Me? Lead it? I couldn't. Soundy may have shortcomings, but enough! You're trying to throw me off, huh? Divide and conquer? I don't think so. I'm channeling every ounce of the Barefoot Code, and I will put an end to your descent, Jala.
My only regret about this fight is that you might start spitting in my drinks.
I never. And you should be so lucky.
much more in common than you think, Selma. I've also never...
Ah, bloqueou, mano.
You really believe Soundy's promises? Are you naive?
You lost the right to say that.
There you
You
go.
up and left. You have no stake in our future. It's super embarrassing how many of your exes are from middle school. Imagine making lifelong romantic enemies when you're still getting crayons with your menu.
Errou. Errei, caraca.
I'm Dia's roommate, which means I can say this. And after I'm through with you, you're gonna wish you stick.
Ixi, tô pegando fogo.
Auntie!
Everyone in this town is blinded, but I see the truth. If I cracked your head open, I wouldn't find a single... Have you ever even had a job? You fight like you had...
I understand why you take this found family so seriously. But you have to admit, you're fighting me over a community disagreement.
You might have been Timber Hill's most wanted, but that baton has passed to Dia now.
In all the right ways.
lost? Even though my belief was pure. After all my efforts, I keep fighting so hard my whole life. But I never win.
Helping someone establish a mascot-based cult might not have been the best method of community organizing. I'm sure Dia would be thrilled if you gave this up.
Just because I lost this fight doesn't mean I'm giving up. The mayor cannot sell this land out from under us. But maybe the way I've gone about it. One of the first lessons I ever learned was no gods, no masters. I might have lost sight of that lately.
Guess bears might need to be added to that list, huh?
Sei. Deu 15. Ó, eu comecei aqui, ó, bicho solto. Em destruidor eu tenho mais pontos. E eu nem coloco aqui ponto aqui, ganha automático. Vou colocar lá no final de novo, ó, porque ganha classificação de ataque. Vamos conversar. Lugar de sempre. Também já volto. Bora. Acho que eu tô perto de zerar o jogo já. Vamos ver, eu acho que falta só mais um cara pra matar. Matar não, né? Brigar. Eu não mato ninguém no jogo.
I know you tried to get through to Salma. She hasn't had the easiest of times. Not everyone's lucky enough to have a supportive family. You've done all you can. I guess we'll see how things shake out in the next couple of days. Forget it. I get that you're distracted right now. Aruni's been blowing up my phone. It's like I'm reliving all the worst fights of your teenage years. You're both being ridiculous.
Wait, Jala, let me handle this, okay? Since you're the one who brought it up, do you have any actual advice or just more criticisms?
I am not getting in between you two. I just can't. You left us behind, Jala. Are you really surprised that we're wary of letting you back in?
How exactly are we supposed to fix anything if we can't even have a conversation?
How is pushing her when she's not ready helping anything?
Fine. I don't care if she never speaks to us again. We don't need her.
So that's what you're really afraid of? That this rupture will be permanent? She's not avoiding you to punish you, she's protecting herself. Think about it from her perspective. How is she supposed to believe you won't hurt her like that again? Give her time, Jala. People's feelings don't run on a schedule.
Jubinha, sou eu. Tá pronta para rebater a boca do balão? Me encontra lá na loja de conveniência. Consegui um bocado daqueles doces que você gosta. Você sabe o que você quer, né? Como? Você sabe o que você quer? Esse cara aí eu não sei quem é não. Não mostrou? Eu acho que eu vou comprar uns itens ali. Eu não sei se eu consigo comprar. Eu não lembro onde é o mercado. Aqui. Lanchonete. Acho que aqui não dá pra comprar não. Deixa eu ver. Conversar. Não é aqui. Deixa eu ver onde é o mercado. E aqui, bar. Acho que nem aqui também não. Era no mercadinho de um cara que dava pra comprar os itens. Não, acho que é aqui. E não é que é aqui? Deixa eu ver. Fiquei falando com ele ali.
I've been thinking of getting into roller skating. It feels like a nice plus, have you seen roller derby?
É aqui mesmo. Olha a música, caraca. Vou comprar umas coisas top aqui pra mim, para as batalhas. Considere as normas sociais. Que é isso? Causa modo fúria temporária. 200. Comprei um. Deixe isso em sua próxima reunião de família para uma fuga rápida. Revelam a fraqueza de todos os adversários. Dei 2. Foi caro, hein? Deixa eu ver. Aumenta o ataque temporariamente. Vou comprar aqui uns 4 desses. Bloqueia. Nada pessoal. Jukebox. Ah, isso aqui é uma música. Comprado. Restaura PV. Concede aumento de ataque. Dei 2. Restaura FV. Revela uma fraqueza de adversário. Dei 2. Aumenta a defesa temporária. Para 1. Restaura PV. Para 1 só. Reduz a defesa do adversário. Tá acabando minha grana, mano. Causa modo desejo temporário. Reduz o ataque de um adversário. Foi bastante coisa, né? Vamos falar com o cara aqui.
Indeed.
Que montanha de carne imensa de homem. Tem certeza que está pronto para enfrentá-lo? Ih, eu vou brigar com ele. Mais um boss. Tô pronto. Vamos lá. Se é a hora, é a hora, é agora.
Want to get in the back of my pickup and drive till no one knows our names? We'll have the stars for a blanket and put fresh s'mores on a portable grill.
Right now, the prospect of leaving Timber Hills in the rear view has a lot of appeal.
Yes, run away the moment things get difficult. It's worked for us before. Do I have to remind you how running off with Bruno the summer of junior year ended? He gave you that smile, promised you the earth, and ditched you 3 towns over. Dad had to come pick you up. Mom never trusted you the same way again.
I'm not expecting everything to be the same, Jala. I've changed. You've changed.
Bruno.
Bruno?
Hear me out, baby. We could be so sweet together.
Que é isso, mano? Power Rangers? Que lombra é essa? Esse jogo viaja pra caralho.
You're back in town to take responsibility? Don't you know where that road leads? To a boring office job being exploited by the man. Settling down, applying for a mortgage.
Home ownership in this economy?
Can you really see yourself doing laundry and taxes for the rest of your life? Letting your dreams wither into distant memories? Do you really want to settle for an ordinary life?
So let me get this straight. I have to prove my specialness by going along with your latest whim? And if I don't, I'm some kind of square? Good try, bro. Maybe I'm just not that into you. You ever think of that?
Nah, you're lying. You still got it, bro. Don't let her get in your head. Can I tell you a secret, Jala? Every one of the promises I break, I believe them completely when I make them. I want to be the son my parents think I am. I could be him. He's a part of me.
Yeah, a part he plays. It's not the same thing.
Maybe with you, I could change. Stop being so afraid. There's more to me, Jala. I just need someone to give me a reason.
Are you really serious about that?
Of course, baby. You can be my compass.
What if I really can change him?
Are you even listening to yourself? Change comes from within, dummy. He's appealing to your ego and you're falling for the con.
I need someone like you to help me, Jala. You're the only one who can.
I believe in you. I always have.
Oh, Jala. These are Bruno's contradictory inner selves. They're his shields against true self-reflection. You have to shatter his illusions of himself before you can take him down.
Got it. Time to crack open his candy-coated shell.
Cara, vou lutar contra 3, mano. Aí lascou, hein? Vou matar o mais fraco primeiro. O do meio é o mais forte, ó. Matar esse aqui primeiro. Deixa eu usar aquele item lá de mostrar a fraqueza do personagem. A fraqueza dele é o verde. Esse aqui, ó.
Am I even really your type?
Eu acho.
My type's whoever's around and willing.
Gross.
I know I wasn't the best boyfriend, but we had an adventure. I know you still remember.
What I remember is Jala finding out that Bruno's entire life is built on an elaborate lie. His parents back home in Malaysia sent him here to get an MBA. Bruno dropped out without telling them. His road-tripping lifestyle? Paid for by the tuition checks he's been cashing.
For one knife's edge, heart-pounding, dizzying moment, we were free, jelly beans. And right now, you look like you're caught in a trap. I could be your way out.
I'm trying to be a better person. Face up to my mistakes. Live with the consequences.
You always were such a martyr. Can't you see you're just chaining yourself to the past?
Not all of us find it easy to live with hurting people.
Oh, yeah. Hurting yourself is way healthier. At least my way is fun. Let me paint a picture for you. A beautiful collage of future memories. So close, all you have to do is reach out and touch. The Santa Ana wind in your hair, the California coast turning gold in the sunset. The radio's playing our favorite song, and it's like we could be young forever. You and me against the universe. Why are you trying to take responsibility for everyone else's feelings? What's so wrong with doing what you want? Life's too short to linger on the bad stuff, Jala.
Vou usar o poder aqui que eu nunca usei. Bate em todo mundo. Ó, do grupo. Acerte em grupo. Agitação em grupo. Vou usar esse aqui de 95. Que isso? Rosquinha gigante.
Adventure with me, Jala. Let's pretend nothing else exists. You have to admit, we got chemistry, Jala.
And a whole lot of history.
I was never much good at history. This is the spring of our lives, Jala. Let's...
Usei esse, vou usar esse agora. Tira pouco, 32 só. E vai morrer. Já foi.
I'm the first of the bros to bite it. No offense, but
What?
Hush, bro. Don't talk. Conserve your strength. I don't even know what you see in that girl, bro. She's uncool. It's going dark, bros. So dark. So cold. Don't forget me. I was the best of us. Why stay where you're clearly not wanted? We could just get in my truck and go.
I know you feel guilty about lying to your parents. So
see, that's the kind of encouragement we...
Nossa, caiu, mano. Errou o ataque.
God, I remember when we went off the grid.
I felt so free and also terrified. I thought Mom would hunt us down Terminator style.
She was definitely thinking about it.
But we got away with it, didn't we? Why don't we take a long drive? Let the distance bring a fresh... I bet your dad hugs you and tells you he's proud.
Yeah, he does.
God damn it.
Auntie!
I've got a truck, a job, a mean set of skills in the kitchen.
Quem não assistiu essa animação aí que eu passei rápido, vai estar nas lives passadas, eu usei lá. Porque eu não assisto tudo que eu já assisti.
Consistency?
You look so stressed out, Jala. I give the best massages. Just... Remember the Oregon coast? Tillamook Creamery? That night on the beach?
You said you'd write, call, stay in contact, all those things. But here we are.
I'll make up for it. Promise. Just give me a chance, Jala.
Errou o ataque.
Everyone in this town wants something from you.
I learned my lesson about free rides with you.
Errou de novo.
I'm gonna whisk you away like you secretly.
That's called kidnapping, Bruno.
Da hora erro ataque, mano. Que isso? Eita! Se juntaram a ele, ó. O cara meteu a língua nos caras e se fundiram igual Goku e Vegeta. Porra é essa?
Why are you breaking my heart into pieces, Jala? All I want is to be sweet to you.
I never had much of a sweet tooth. All the sugar gives me a toothache.
My hench bros sacrifice themselves for me. For us. So you can see how far I'm willing to go for you. Why look before you leap? Why keep questioning? What's the worst that could happen if you just take a chance on me?
A fraqueza
I
dele.
made a lot of mistakes, okay? My family put so much pressure on. Gotta prove you're better than all your cousins. You have to justify my marriage to your mother. Being around you made me realize what a charade my life was. Maybe part of me wanted to mess up your perfect image to your parents. Prove to myself you were just like me.
You're pretending to be a whole different person to your parents, Bruno. Asian family pressure. I get it, okay? I really do. But maybe you should try telling them the truth. You can end the charade before the final curtain comes down.
I don't want to talk about them.
Oh, I think you hit a nerve. What are you so afraid of? That they'll be disappointed if they knew the truth? That they'll stop loving you?
I said I don't want to talk about my parents!
O bicho tá com uma pedra em mim, mano. Um bolo, sei lá.
You're just a boy playing with his toys.
Não fala qual é a fraqueza dele. Eu usei o item nele, mas não fala.
Why does this always happen to me?
Que isso? O planeta tá desfazendo. Bolo de novo.
I come with free snacks. How many of your other prospective dates can say that?
Vou usar o item de cura.
Why stay where you're clearly not wanted? I'm gonna whisk you away like you secretly wanted.
That's called kidnapping, Bruno.
Morreu? Isso.
I wanted you to run away with me again because going back to the past is safer than facing the future. I've been running in circles a long time, trying to pretend this game will last forever. But I guess you can't outrun the future. Even the past can sneak up on you if you're not careful. So what happens now for you and me?
Eu gosto de você. Vamos ser amigos.
How about we try being friends instead of solutions to each other's problems?
Why not? I'll try anything once. I'll be in touch, Jelly Beans.
Jobinha. Opa. 17. Level máximo é 20, eu acho. Que tá lá nas conquistas que eu olhei. Quebrando o Bruno. Agora, tem que esperar alguém me ligar para ver o próximo objetivo. E agora, pra onde eu vou? Me fala. Lá, falta conhecer só um, galera. Conheci o... Vamos ver aqui. O Sérgio, né? Que foi o primeiro. Quando a gente começa o jogo, a gente já conhece ele. Conhece não, né? Fala a história dele, o que aconteceu. O Sérgio foi o primeiro namorado dela no 3º ano. A Dia... Cadê a foto da Dia? Esse daqui foi... Ela deu um beijo nesse cara aqui. E foi o primeiro beijo dele. Aí ela, tipo, fugiu. Aí ele ficou mó chateado porque deu o primeiro beijo nele. O primeiro beijo é tudo e blá 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 blá. O Bruno foi o que eu enfrentei agora, né? Tá obcecado por ela, queria fugir com ela de carro e é isso. Essa aqui não apareceu. Essa aqui é a mulher que eu conheci também no início do jogo, que é a repórter, né? Essa aqui tá ajudando ela no caso. Agora tem que esperar, eu acho que é a ligação agora. Vou sair do mapa pra ver. Ah, tá. Tinha que sair do mapa. Aí são todos, né?
Guys, we're missing one. Where's Bruno?
Cadê o Bruno? O que aconteceu com ele?
He left town.
Ele
Alone.
foi embora. Eita.
How do you know this information?
Só porque queria ser amigo dele?
So much for Bruno's master plan.
No, seriously. I'm mildly concerned that Sergio is stalking all of us.
He really just left town? Without even saying goodbye to us?
Aquele cara ali ainda não lutei com ele não, ó. O primeiro ali, ó. O moreno ali. Acho que só falta ele, hein? Porque o primeiro lá, ó. O do meio ali, o de colar, eu lutei. Essa mulher do meio de preto é a repórter. O da direita é o que levou o primeiro beijo. E a última lá é a que não aparece lá no menu.
I'm just taking a healthy interest in my rivals. It's just good sense.
Leaving town is kinda what he does.
I'm not the only one hearing this, am I? Hello?
Sergio's been a creep since grade school. What's new?
What's new is that I'm in the blast radius of his creepiness. Also, I'm not a rival. I barely even count as an ex.
You and Sergio have that in common.
Wow. Et tu, Tyler?
I caught you practicing clever lines to devastate Jala in the mirror yesterday.
Friendship code violation.
Friends don't let friends lie to themselves, babe. Enjoy your little confrontation on delay. Don't come crying to me when it all goes up in flames.
Aí, ó, vai acabar o capítulo agora. Quando ela vai pra casa assim, a gente vai aqui no... Deixa eu até pegar um lanche ali, ó. A gente vai ali no pai dela, conversa e dorme. Começa um novo capítulo.
I heard you had a run-in with that boy Bruno today. And you're still here and not 3 towns over. That's a win.
Normally I'd appreciate it, but can we not do witty banter about one of my epic screw-ups tonight?
Of course, I'm sorry. I make jokes when I'm worried. Prison habit, probably.
I know. I'm just a little wound up. I'm the one who's sorry. It's boring. I'm boring.
I would love it if you were more boring. Please, apply yourself to being boring full-time.
Can I just cuddle up here with you tonight?
Of course, Jala Banana. I'll put something on you can fall asleep to.
So, like, basically everything you like to watch?
Oof, ouch. A direct hit straight to the heart.
Kidding.
Capítulo 6. Você ainda é uma confusão de contradições. Jala conseguiu resistir às doces tentações de Bruno, vitória do time da casa. Por outro lado, aquele maldito garoto skatista tagarelavam sobre Jala para tirar um C. Não, para tia C. Vacilo. Beleza. Caraca, esse episódio durou 2 horas, mano. Caraca, 2 horas que eu tô em live. Ô louco, mano.